And here we are. I hope y'all can hear me. Today, Saturday, UT plays Alabama later, a couple of hours. So I have a little bit of time to do a little art stream. And this was inspired by my cat, who decided to go for an adventure yesterday. Unbeknownst to us, he's an inside cat. He doesn't go outside. He's not allowed to. I've had too many kitty tragedies. So Kitty does not get to go outside. But he still tried to anyway. So, good morning, Miami. Is it morning? It is in some places, I guess. I don't know what time it is. Time's really not real. They say it's a social construct. I think it's a construct of one of the elements of the quantum. But yeah, I think about that stuff too much. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay. What have we got? Inspired by Kiki. I have already traced a little image. I kind of copycatted, but that's okay. It's what you do whenever you go to like those painting with a twist or any of those little fun places where you can go with your friends and do a little art. But we have a little Kiki silhouetted against the moon, sitting on top of a pumpkin. There might be a tree here. I'm not sure. But I showed you guys this a few weeks ago, which is the gouache paint set. Again, I can't pronounce things, which is fine. But this says, this offers quality pigments in a versatile yet popular range of hues. It's a student grade paint, and it combines the fluidity of watercolor with the opaqueness of acrylics or oils. So, we're gonna pop these bad boys open. I've got watercolor paper here. I have no idea what the weight is. I have no idea what any of the specifics of it are. I figured I didn't want to use completely water soluble paints on a true canvas. Now, if I like this, I might duplicate it in a canvas. I was hoping Kiddo would join me, but she declined yet again, and that is correct. YouTube time is not real. 3D time is very real, though. I try not to blur those lines too much. When I was a teenager, if I didn't get enough sleep, I was not pleasant. And that has never stopped. If I don't get enough sleep, I'm not very pleasant. We don't want to go there with not being pleasant. So we're cracking open all kinds of new stuff. I've never used these brushes, obviously. I feel like they might be a little too lengthy for what we're going to do today, but especially given the height between, see that? That's a big old brush. Who knows what we'll be switching back to. We might switch to these little guys. I like them. I've always liked these little kits like this. In fact, let's just do that instead. See? We'll just change it up. Why not? Excuse me. Goodness. Nothing like choking on your own saliva as you're trying to talk. All right. So we will do some Prussian blue to start with. It's kind of cool when the names are on the packages. Normally I just grab whatever. I'm like, let's do it. Oh, Miami. My brain does not work properly. Yeah, without enough rest, no, it's not pretty. Not pretty. So, what else have we got here? Let's do some more blue. Pull it out. See, I didn't even clean from the watercolor I did like 3 weeks ago. Big sigh. Big sigh. Some people are geared or wired in such a way where they have to have everything in a certain place. You know, kind of the obsessive compulsive, which I have I'm not throwing any shade on anybody like that. I have those tendencies, but I also recognize that they can get way out of control. So I've gone to the very extreme in the opposite direction where I'm like, meh, I'll get around to it when I get around to it. So there are quite a few round to it's I still need to get to. Yeah. So I kind of want some purplish in this night sky. So we'll throw some mauve in here. So Kitty, The Adventures of Kiki. I keep my office window open when the weather's really nice, and it does not have a screen on it. That's a round to it, like I was telling you about. And so Kiki, enjoys immensely Hey, Christine. He enjoys immensely just kind of hanging out in the window and watching the birds and the cars go by and, you know, whatever Kiki does. So Kiki, unbeknownst to me while I was working yesterday, because this is my office / art studio / wardrobe room / YouTube room. And so here I am. I'm busy working at my office station, not paying a bit of attention. And sometime during the day, the guess is probably around, I don't know, noonish. Kiki had left the house. He had jumped out of the window. He's a very bad Kiki. So we weren't aware of this because he kind of like he likes to sleep during the day. Didn't think a thing of it. Didn't think a thing of no Kiki in the house because Kiki's going to do whatever Kiki's going to do. It's about, I don't know, 1:30. I'm taking my nighttime vitamins, hanging out by the kitchen window, and the window's open, and I hear this meow, meow, pathetic little meowing. I'm like, Volstorm, do you hear that? He's like, what? And then I say to him, I'm like, where's Kiki? He's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I think I know. I think I know where he's at. And sure enough, because every time we kept meowing at this cat that was outside, it would reply back to us, like a good family friend would that's in distress. Hey guys, I need help. Um, so Volstorm goes outside, and then sure enough, there's Kiki hanging out on the pickup. Like, hey, so I've been on the mean streets. I don't like it. I want to come back in now. I want my comfortable home life. Oh, he ran in the garage as soon as he saw Volstorm, and knew it was Volstorm. He's like, I'm coming in the house now. Forget this. Forget this. And so he came back in, had kind of this, you could see he had this newfound appreciation for home. He's like, I don't want to do that ever again. Ever, never. Ever, never. I was like, buddy, what do you think you were doing? What did you think you were doing? You silly boy. Okay. These are really cool. This paint is really cool. It kind of has like an inky feel to it. I like it. That is really cool. Feels very inky. And the saturation is a little deeper too than you would get with a watercolor, which I am liking that. Okay. I'm trying to mix color here. Y'all can see me now. That's not the color I want though. So let's try. I'm making it too dark. Let's see how it spreads. Let's see. Okay, yeah, okay. I can tolerate that. A long time ago at like a home garden center, I'd found this really cute Halloween flag, and it had kind of these colors in it with a cat silhouetted. I just thought of Galileo that moment. Sorry. Silhouette. Yeah, anyway. You know how my mind works. So this Kiki on this flag, this Halloween flag, silhouetted against a big yellow moon. And I always loved that. And I was like, I used to display it every Halloween. But I kind of quit doing that. One, the flagpole for the house is broken. Yet another round to it. Lord have mercy. I need to not talk about this stuff. It's going to make me sad. And not only that, I'm just not into putting out the flags like I used to. Some folks do that. They put the wreaths on the door. I used to do that. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I keep forgetting. And see, I've already forgot my train of thought. That's crazy. Anyway. Nope, don't like that. Let's try to put more purple back in. There we go. So I loved the little flag during that season where that was something I did, which it is no longer. And that's totally fine. Okay. These are sort of mixable once they're already on the paper, but they're sort of not at the same time. So anyway, we're just kind of outlining we're just doing some outlines, some color. Volstorm says that the pictures look prettier in person than they do on camera. I'm like, well, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, man, that's totally cool. I think I need more mauve. This was not as much purple as I wanted. I did used to put stuff out. That's true. I used to make wreaths. And I would go to craft fairs, craft festivals, and I'd sell my stuff. I would make beaded jewelry, and of course there'd be some paintings. Nobody ever bought paintings, which is fine. You know, I just do it for me. But so I'd make wreaths and I'd sell them. I had good luck selling the wreaths, but don't really do that anymore. Trying to get kiddo into an entrepreneurial mindset. I'm like, you're a really good artist. You're really good at doing your paintings. I'll have to show you guys a painting that she's done that it's just phenomenal. She's like, I don't want to. I'm like, oh, child. How do you think people made a living before there were jobs? I don't want to. Do you like the blue, Miami? Cool. Cool. It's funny because here in 3D land, it's purple. There's a lot of purple in it. But this is a really cool paint. Like I said, I've never used it before. It definitely is not as liquid. It's not as malleable. It is a good cross between acrylics and watercolor. It's a good cross. Let's see. Switch brushes here. Blurple. I don't know if you can hear all the comings and goings in my house, but someone is awake. We told that someone that we would take them to a bookstore later. The deal was she had to wake up before noon. Miami, do you think we should do a paint stream together? I think it'd be kind of fun. It'd be kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Volstorm. Thank you for containing the... It's not a problem. It's just active. It's just active. It's awake. It's alive. All right. Let's see. Should we start on the moon or the pumpkin first? Come with me, Miami. You can come to the bookstore with us. Yeah. Come on with us. It'd be fun. Let's do the pumpkin. Let's do the pumpkin. When you got lines that you can follow, I feel like painting is a lot easier. It's not as difficult as when you're trying to freehand. And some people make it look so effortless. Like, of course, you just whip that up. Okay. No, I'm not left-handed, but I don't want to get paint on my shirt. So I'm going to do a little something there. Maybe while we can, and this is wet, we'll throw in a little red. See, isn't that so cool? It blends really easily on the, once you've laid down some color. That is cool. That's really, really cool right there. I can already tell I'm going to need more orange. This reminds me of Clumsy's pumpkin. Love my girl Clumsy. Maybe we'll see her tomorrow on Down Home Network. Maybe. It'd be really cool if she does. Oh. You know, every time I do these, they're just little experiments. I don't expect perfection with this. It's just for fun. I feel like that's what art should be, for fun. Just for fun. Yes, fingers crossed for a Clumsy sighting. That is my hope. Huh. Interesting. So just confirmed with a source that Kitty was in the bedroom window when we got back yesterday afternoon. All right, so the mystery deepens then, because I know I closed my office window. What did you do, Kiki? How did you escape the house? The plot thickens. What did he do? And how did he do it? Sneaky little boy. So sneaky. No, sorry. I got lost in thought. I really was. I was like, okay, how did he get out? I'm thinking about it. Like, how did he get out? At what point during the day did he get out? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. He obviously snuck out at some point, and we have no idea when or where, what time. Just a bad little boy. So I had another Kiki. His name was, y'all don't laugh at me. His name was Hombre Poco. I called him Little Man. And when he came to us, he was such a pathetic little mess. Just a little kitten. And he had fleas all over him. He just covered in kitty fleas. But he came into our lives at just the right time for me. And he smelled just like my dad. Like, I don't know what it was, because he did get to go outside. He got to be an outside kiki. And I think the reason why he smelled just like my dad's because my dad spent a lot of time outdoors. So anyway, Hombre Poco was with us for many years. And then one day, Hombre Poco did not come home. And I knew what had happened, or at least I suspected strongly what had happened to little Hombre Poco. And then about 6 months later, because it was about springtime the next year, the neighbor comes to our door and they're like, hey, we know that your cat used to kind of get out and roam around, and we found what we think is your cat. And I was like, yeah, I suspected that. I strongly suspected that's what had happened. Another big sigh right there. It was sad. It was very sad. I don't want my art streams to keep devolving into sad stuff, but apparently they do. Anyway. Catharsis. It's catharsis. I need some more bright orange here. Baker, are you here? What's up, brother? If I have a reputation, don't believe it. Good or bad. It's all lies. It's all lies. That is a good idea, Volstorm. He could draw it, ship it over here, and then I'll paint it. I think that's a fabulous idea. When is this happening? That's a good question. When is this happening? I don't know. That's very true. Ballstorm, I don't typically yell. Wait, you said I yell at you? Oh my gosh. Lies. Lies. Chocolate starfish drawing. Hmm. I don't know, Baker. I don't know. I'm picturing a chocolate starfish right now. It's in my mind's eye. Yeah. For some reason, that does not sound appetizing. The chocolate starfish. Of course, you don't eat starfish anyway, but you do eat chocolate. So, yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. This isn't quite coming out how I wanted it to, but that's okay. A naughty painting party. Hmm. Oh, Baker, you're such a benevolent soul. You know, you really are. Just trying to help enlighten folks. I really admire that. Truly. I admire. I can imagine Danielle's reaction. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. God. That's not a starfish. Oh my God. That would definitely be a twist. All right, let's see what mess we can make right over here. Do a happy little moon. Happy little moon. I think it needs more yellow. Folks are cooking in the house right now, which is cool. I've not eaten. I forget to eat. Sometimes you would not know that by my appearance, but I do. Have you seen that joke about the, I'm going to butcher it because I butcher every joke. I have the genetics of a woman that's like, don't worry, lass. My fat cells say, don't worry, lass, we'll keep you around. You can outlast the English marauders or whatever that joke is, but that is my genetic composition. Hopefully I never have to go to a concentration camp or any kind of survival situation to test this theory that I would gain weight while I'm there. Oh God. Is that a type of bean, Baker? You know, I've heard of it, but I have not seen that at the local seed stores. So I'm still a little confused about what it is. Still a little confused. Yeah, I've not seen that. I've not seen the, maybe it's a type of ocean life form, maybe. This is really cool paint. I do have to say, this is really cool paint. I haven't never worked with it. I think I've said this like 3 times now, but still. It's really cool. It glides really nice. Oh, that didn't sound right. That didn't sound right at all. Baker, I honestly don't know who Tess Holiday is. I'll have to look her up when I'm done. I don't know if that's a... You should try painting, Miami. It is cathartic. Now, do you want to do it so the whole world sees you while you're painting? I don't know. That's a little different. It is definitely a little different. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Baker. Okay. I will look that up. Oh, come on, Miami. It's a form of voyeurism. The whole world's doing it now. It's totally fun. It's a good time. It's a real good time. Oh, dear. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Interesting. Somehow my moon turned kind of peachy. So I'm trying to fix it. A little more yellow here. This was not quite what I wanted. Definitely have to work with these more because I do like them. They're really cool. That's true, Miami. You do need to work on your only feet because a girl's got to earn a living. You know, you've really got to do that. It's a hustle, and if you've got the talent to make it work, you know, why not? Go for it, girl. Work it, girl. You could do live stream events, meet and greets. Can you imagine all the notoriety? Be like, ooh, that's Miami's feet. Then you have to insure them with Sotheby's or whoever that insurer is that, you know, insures the odd things. Yes, you do need to give the people what they want. You really do. You really do. It's entertainment. Some people need that. Just it's a form of escapism. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Who am I to judge? Oh, where you been, Yamaha? Yamaha, where you been? Oh my gosh. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I'm glad you saw that message. I'm sure there is something too. I think you're right. I just got to do some research on it. I bet there's some like poems, something. I can't imagine why your anxiety's kicking in, Miami. What are you talking about? Just because you happen to mention your feet and then Yamaha shows up? I don't think it's related. I really don't. I'm just going to guess. Surely he's not, stalking your feet or stalking your feet. See, there you go. You could have all kinds. Oh my gosh, Miami. Your stalking feet, your work feet. People would eat it up, girl. All kinds. All kinds. So much of a market. It's right there. Waiting on you, friend. Get after it. Oh, okay. Miami, you might have been right. I see. You might have been correct. Maybe. I was wrong. Hey, girl, let me see them toes. What you got? Y'all are making this fun. This is a lot of fun when you do it with friends. You see, I'm hesitating on the other big items here. I'm hesitating. We're almost there, though. And even on camera, it looks pretty good. Like in person, it does look a lot better. You can see more of the variation in color. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. We'll maybe use these again. All right. I gotta whip out the other brushes because those brushes are not cutting it for me. They're good and they glide, but I feel like I need something a little stiffer. Oh. Thank you, Miami. Thank you, Yamaha. You see these on Pinterest all the time. And they're fun, you know. They're just fun. If you can get that sketch down, you can get a pretty good go on what you're trying to do. Just like the painting with the twist stuff. Just like it. I think I'm going to pull out the black, maybe a little green. Because we're almost there. I've had to open each, I don't know if you can see, each one of these have these little pull tabs. And because I have not used them before, I'm having to do that for each one. And now there's these little stickies, like right here, in my floor. Let's see what we get here. A little bit of green. Just some happy little green. Oh, it can color. That is so cool. Look at that. Okay. It really does cover over the other color too. It doesn't blend in. That is pretty darn cool. Yes, something a little bit more stiff. That's what will do the job, Ballstorm. Gotta find what will do the job. Gotta make brown now. Let's see what kind of mishmash we can make here. Should it be brown or should it be black? I don't know. I'm not liking that brush either. Holy crap. Lord have mercy. Oh, cool, Yamaha. That would be awesome. Yeah, we'll find something. I'll keep looking too. I've got it's not a complete anthology of Shakespeare's sonnets, but I have, it's a big stack, and I bet there's something in there. Yes, I was that kid that would read Shakespeare in high school just for fun. We do. Yeah. We say it's for frugality, but really it's just what we do. Oh, well, it's a good thing I did outline everything. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. So everywhere that there was color that had seeped across the line, it is hard to, it's very opaque. That's the word I'm looking for. Opaque. It is very opaque. Look at that. Learning something every day. Every day. We're almost done. It's cool though. Very interesting. Okay, we're crossing into the moon. Oh dear. It's not dry yet, so I can't. Can't quite cross. Very cool. Yeah. Agreed. Agreed. Was it Ophelia who from Macbeth? Yes, it was. I remember watching holy crap. No, that was Hamlet. Because Mel Gibson played Hamlet. And what is that actress's name who played Ophelia in that? Sugar, I cannot remember. She's been in so much. Oh well. It'll come to me. Volstorm will remember because he remembers, reality. I remember stuff that I'm like, how do I remember that? How did I remember that piece of information? No, not Jennifer Lawrence. No, not that one. Some people love her. Now, I have no opinion either way. And some people vehemently hate her. I'm like, I don't care. Kate Winslet. That is who, like, if I had any celebrity that I would like to look like, it's her. because she's very pretty. I love Kate Winslet. She's in Harry Potter. So she was Ophelia in Hamlet. And she's always the crazy one. Yes, Helena Bonham Carter. Thank you, Volstorm. Britney Spears. Poor Brit. She's gone through so much. I had a friend who, that's what he called her. And we could, I didn't know her songs that well, but there were some of them like Toxic. Loved that song. She had good hooks. It's not dry. I'll try to do this without smudging. Brit. All right, we gotta go to the left hand again so I don't smudge. That's the reason why I'm not a surgeon. Try to get this cat ear. So I can imagine poor Kiki being outside for however long he was outside. And then here we are getting ready to go to bed. And I happen to hear a little meow, a little sad, scared meow outside. I'm like, where's the cat? Well, he went on a little kitty adventure. So he was very, very thankful to be back home in his little kitty spot. He was making biscuits on the cozy blanket when he got home. He was like, I'm never going to do this again. I'm never going to leave home again. He probably will, though. You know he will. That's what Kikis do. They see that bird and then they want to go get it. It's like, I'm going to be a real cat and go get it. Kind of like, I want to be a real dog. If any of y'all have kids, even though it's an old movie, it's a really funny movie called Hoodwinked. It has Anne Hathaway as the voice of, oh my gosh, Red Riding Hood. Holy French. Maybe that's what I could be for Halloween. That's not a played out Halloween costume at all. What could I be for? I seriously don't know what to do for Halloween. I think I expended all of my energy on my mushroom hat yesterday, and I do not know what to do for Halloween. I don't have a costume in mind. Last year I was like a Viking kind of, I don't know what you would call me. I think of a rune reader or queen. I don't know what I was. But it was fun. That was a fun costume. I knew exactly what I wanted to do weeks in advance. This year, I have no idea. Not a clue. Maybe I should. I don't even have a community page on this channel, so I can't open it up for comments. Otherwise, I could post like what should Diva be for Halloween on FNL. I don't know. I was thinking about being a farmer, but it's like a costume for me because I'm not there yet. One day. Botica. I've seen that, but it's not coming up in my recall memory file banks. Sorry, system loading. Processing. Error. That's how I look at my brain. I'm like, okay, I've got files everywhere in my brain, but they are not open to easy retrieval. Oh, God. Valhalla. You're funny. No, Kiki was. That's why he went outside. He was going to get a bird and he was going to kill it. He had it all planned out in his head until nighttime. And then he's like, oh crap. What have I done? He knew he had outkicked his capacity. Outkicked his coverage. No, you say that for when a dude's found a woman way harder than him. You say he outkicked his coverage. Ballstorm had to teach me that. It's like, what does that mean? I don't get it. Make him a little scraggly Kiki. Need some whiskers. Maybe some more scraggly fur. Okay. Cool. I will definitely look that up. Maybe that's something I could do. I don't know. Could try it. I tried to do anime makeup last night and it didn't quite. It had the effect. It had enough of an effect. So it was good. Well, what do you know? That ain't half bad. Look at her. Do I need some stars sprinkled in through here? Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I need a little bit more on the tree here. Just a smidge. That's cool. Huh. I like it. Too cool. Let's do some more stars. Miami Spice, you're going to have to start painting. You'd love it. And then you could evolve into where you do designs on your feet. And it could just segue from one to the other. Yeah, just a segue. Totally natural segue. Cool. All right. We have accomplished what we set out to do. Now it's time for the bookstore. This was fun. Y'all, it was really a lot of fun having y'all in the chat. I really appreciate it. Plus, it kept me from like thinking. So it was a great diversion. I love it. Love it. So we will see you guys whenever the next time I decide to do this. I haven't thought of a theme. October's cool because you can do like fall pictures and pretty stuff. I guess I could get into Christmas. Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek. Just a second. All right. Kiddo did this when she was about, how old was she, Volstorm, when she did this? Like 7, 8, 9-ish? I don't remember. Oh, sugar. Really high-tech studio here. So that's what I want to see if Kiddo will do with me. Got to get her engaged. Anyway. All right, y'all. Have a wonderful Saturday afternoon, and we'll see you all later. Bye.